Paul here, founder of Xerlife, just bringing you another video, slightly different this time though. We're going to bring you a 20-minute one this morning, so I hope you enjoy it. And the same as always with the members, if you get yourself straight on the dashboard and add that to your dashboard. If you're not a member yet, then check us out at xerlife.com, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and get involved. Hope you enjoy it. So the first one is just a stretch, like I said. Gonna go child's pose right the way through, and then pop up, downward dog. So child's pose through, pop up, there. So just a little bit of a warm up. So sit back, put the hips through, put the bum up, sit back. This should feel lovely, this one. From there, through, pop up onto your toes, push your bum back, drop the knees, there. Went slightly wrong there, so there, there, and one more, shins, bum, hips, bum, straight down, straight into the plank. If this is too tough, then drop your knees by all means. But if that's too easy, creep the elbows out. So elbows in, easiest position, bum tight, belly button tight. Take the arms out slightly, you'll feel it tax the core more. Want to make it even tougher, pop up just to there and hold. If you're slipping on carpet, then just regain your position or dig out a mat if you've got one, and just keep holding this one out. "40 seconds gone already, and you're going to try and get into the next one without putting your knees down. If you need to put your knees down, that's absolutely fine, but those who want to push it even more, you're just going to go from here straight up to this position here. And all I want you to do is pull the knee in, rotate it round, pull the knee in, rotate it round. If that's too tough, then just either hold or just bring the knees in slowly there. But if you can, in, rotate, not fast, in, rotate, there. Nice and controlled. If your back starts to hurt, put your knees down, let it calm down, pop back up, there, rotate, back. 40 seconds gone already, there, rotate as far around as you can, but don't rush it, back, there, the next one will just be a static hold. From here, I just want you to raise up. So I'm pinning the shoulders back. You'll feel it running down your back there. If that's too much, you can just use your fingertips to help should you wish. Or here, you might prefer. If you can, and some of you, lift the legs up as well if you wish. And just imagine you're skydiving. Nearly halfway. Like I said, you should feel it working these muscles here, and also your upper back where you're pinning your shoulders back. Some of you will have the flexibility to go even higher. Don't force it though. Just get a nice feeling through that lower back that's working quite hard. And then we're going to come up from here. I'm going to turn and face you. We go straight in, round, side plank there. And if you want to, readjust your elbow to get it in the right position so it's underneath the shoulder, and hold it nice and controlled. Body long, nice triangle. If that's too tough for you, then you can put a knee down and that'll make it a little bit easier, but this leg's still in line with the rest of the body, as is the kneecap and the top of the leg on the one lower. So back into there, halfway, and then you can on Other one, just roll right round so you're facing away. I'll spin round so you can still see me. 20 seconds. You'll feel it more if you touch your body here. Feel this side of your abdominals are working much harder than this side. You're nearly there. You're going in. 3, 2. So you can roll. Now face the other way. Or you can spin on your hip, pop up to there. And you'll probably find one side feels much better than the other side. That's normal. And then remember, we need to make it a bit easier. Pop to there, that's fine. And up. Making sure there's a nice triangle. Elbow, armpit, right the way down to that ankle there. Just keep it nice and straight. Even when you're doing the easier version, there's still a nice triangle, it's just a bit shorter. And that's why it's slightly easier. Less than 20 to go. 10. And then sit yourself down, legs up, sit up nice and high. You're just going to hold here. If you want to make it tougher, just take the legs away a little bit, but really careful with your lower back. So I'm pushing my lower back into the floor and feeling here. You can go here with the arms if you want. But you can see I'm clearing my shoulder blades, just holding. You can do little movements or hold further away, but be very careful with your lower back if you take the knees too far away from your hips. Just hold here. You should feel it. You get as much of a sit up as you can and just hold. And you've got less than 20 seconds. You should be feeling it right in. Touch them, feel your abs. You should be firing nicely. 10 seconds. Keep going. Nice. Straight round, straight into upright plank here. And then all you're going to do is just a little bit of moving around. But you can see I'm shuffling my feet sideways. I'm keeping my hips in line. If that's too much for you, then just drop and you can move your arms around a little bit. The further out you go, the harder it will be. The tougher one here. Just making small movements. You're halfway. And just forwards and backwards, sideways, but hips in line all the time. Easier one, remember, just knees down. Here. Keep going. Very nearly there. You're gonna roll back over onto your back. The next one, which is now round here. And all you're gonna do, legs stay above the hips. Sorry, knees stay above the hips. Sit up, tap your hands. Don't throw yourself up. If you can only get here, but you're feeling the stomach, that's cool. If you can get right up, do so. If you need a rest, just chill out there, it's fine. Just keep it going there. And you can hear me emptying the lungs, exhaling as I sit up. And then we're going to go. We have 2 more exercises after this one. So just keep going. Nice and controlled. 1 more. Round. Plank again. Locking it back in that position there. Nice and controlled. If it's too tough, remember, knees down. If that's too easy, knees down but elbows further out. On all of them, careful with your back. Just keep it nice and controlled. There. Head in line, hips in line, belly button tight, bum tight. Praying it was over. Halfway. Should be feeling it in your stomach now. Just keep it going. We're going to do one more exercise after this. 10 seconds now. And then slightly harsh, but what we're going to do, go sideways with the arms, rotate, sideways. So plank position, but arms across there, and just rotate through, creating that space. Again, these triangles that come in quite often on core exercises. Elbow, shoulder, running down to ankle. There. Don't do it too fast. Just nice and controlled. Feet are quite close together. You can go wider, will make it easier. You can go knees down. You won't get quite the rotation, but it's close, and that just makes it a little bit easier. So remember, up on your toes, and the closer your feet are to each other, the harder it is. Knees down. You want to make it a bit easier. Just keep going. See this minute out. It's nearly done. Done. And there's 10 minutes, so we're halfway through. So take a little breather before we kick into the second half of the video. Lying down on the floor, palms up, all down's up to you. Just want you to squeeze up, squeeze your bum nice and tight as you come up, squeeze your bum, come back down again. Make sure you spread your weight across your toes, if that makes sense. So you're putting weight into your toes as well as your heels, and just squeeze up and create a triangle from your shoulders to your knees down to your ankles. Past halfway already. And making sure you squeeze these. They're big muscles and they work really well when you get them engaged and fired up. Got 10 more seconds, then we're going to go into a press up, which is quite daunting for a lot of people, but I'll show you a simple solution to that. So we're going to pop from there onto all fours to this position here, and create a triangle from your longest finger up, not massive, and just press and push back up. That just keeps your shoulders in line. So press, push back up. If that feels too easy, then just drop your hips, heels up in the air or feet down, it's up to you, and just press, push back up. Same principle though, nose is far, nice and far forward. Keeps your shoulders in line like I keep saying. If that's too tough, back to all fours. Up and down there. You've got less than 15 seconds left. You've got 10 now. And we're going to come up into a squat, which I'll do sideways on. Just makes it a bit more obvious for you. So, feet about shoulder width apart, and all you're going to do is squat down and raise the arms as you do, just to help with the balance. Come back up. Squeeze your bum at the top. Come back down. Squeeze the bum at the top. Trying to get your thighs parallel to the floor. No lower, not down here, just to there. Come back up. Just there. Past halfway on this one. Making sure, stand nice and tall at the top, all the shoulders back. Squat down to parallel, come back up. And then we're going to go, after this one, into the plank. But again, I'll show you a variation of that. 5 seconds. Right, back onto all fours, but on your forearms this time. And then just drop your bum in slightly. You're trying to create another triangle from your knees up to your shoulders and then down to your elbows. Pull your belly button in nice and tight. Squeeze your bum a bit. I'll keep going on about that, it's really important. And just hold. And if that feels easy, don't move anything other than your forearms. Just creep them out, but mind your back. And if that makes it too tough, come back in, keeping everything tight. Belly button drawn in, bum tight. And we'll just see the minute out. Well, less than that now. 20 seconds. The next one's quite a nice stretch that we're going to do in 15 seconds. 10. 5, and then we're going to bring yourselves up. I'll face the camera. Legs nice and wide. And all we're going to do is bend one knee, stick your bum back, sit down over there. You'll feel it go right through there. I do massively on this one, particularly tight on both sides, and you might just have my hip click as well. That's 20 seconds gone. Like I said, it'll run right down here as you go that way. Be on this leg, and obviously as you go that way, it'll be on this leg. But breathe while you're doing it. And in 20 seconds we're going to go into a variation of a side plank. So we've got 10 more seconds of feeling this stretch. This time, sideways on. And all we're going to do from this position is pop up. And you'll find it's probably harder than you think it's going to be. Creating another triangle, lots of triangles in this. Elbow, shoulder, tracking down to your knee. And again, you're going to hold that one out. If it feels easy, you can just put a movement in where this arm threads that way and then comes back up. But you might find that's too much. If it is, don't do it. Past halfway. Keeping that triangle nice and neat. And when you come back to full range up here, the straight line from this hand straight through my body, straight to the elbow. I'll just hold it out for the last 10 seconds. About 5 now. And then I'm going to spin round so I'm still facing you guys. Go that way. You pop up, create that triangle. And then just hold it and you'll feel it. I should have said on the other one. Feel it running down this side more than this side when you're in this position, other way when you're the other way around. You can feed through and come back up. Feed through and come back up. Halfway. Then we're going to go into a lunge next. I'll talk you through all of that. 20 seconds. Reach as far as you can. Come back up. 10. 5. And the lunge, a lot of balance involved in the lunge, so we'll start with a bit of a half lunge. What we're going to do, stand tall, ready to step out, bend the back knee slightly, come back up, step back. I'm putting all the weight into the toes and the foot, the whole foot, really planting it. I bend the knee, I come back up, push back. You're trying to make sure everything has got nice angles to it, at 90 degrees. Step back. So if you go too short, your balance goes. If you go too far, you really start to stretch this back leg too much. So it's in 90, step back, swap. Just step in. If it's too much to go low, don't go low. Just go about there and back up while you're getting used to it. We're nearly there on this one. Yep, next one, back into the bridge position. I want you to pop up onto your toes this time and put your arms up. Just squeeze up, come back down. Squeeze up. Same principle as the early bridge, but you're on your toes and there's less stabilising you because your arms are up here now. Creating that triangle, shoulders, knees and ankles. Squeeze your bum. Halfway already. Really squeeze as tight as you can. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And then we're going to go into a variation of a mountain climber. So, up into the top of a full press up position, which might be enough for you anyway, just holding here. What you're going to try and do though, is just pull a knee in, pull it back. Pull a knee in, put it back. You'll notice as I pull the knee in, my shin is parallel to the floor. That just keeps the rest of the body in line. Shoulders are forward of the hands. Just there. And then we've got one more exercise after this. So you've nearly done it. There goes my hip clicking again. Just keep it nice and slow and controlled. Working your stomach a lot, this one. Nearly there. And then your next one, from here, I want you to bring one leg around, pop up, put that back, come up, pop. So there, and up. And just keep going through that routine. There. Nearly halfway and nearly done. So knee down, foot up, knee down, foot back. Just keep swapping. Just keep going with it. Nice big stretch this one, and a little bit of work through your thighs. Less than 10 seconds. Well done, 10 minutes nailed by all of you, top effort. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.